Peace, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. Today is Friday. Yay! March the 24th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 7. It was solid. Let's get into it. So we see Jocelyn and Cameron talking, and he's about to celebrate. He's going to Stanford, and he wants his friends to all come together because they're about to throw him a party. And then we see Sonny and Dex are outside, and Sonny talks to Brick, and Brick wasn't able to find in the identification of the shooter. And so Dex was like, "What happens next?" And Sonny says, "You never give up. Like if somebody targets you like that, you keep going, right?" So then Sonny goes inside and he tells Cam, "Congratulations." And Cameron says, "Oh, how do you know?" He says, "Spencer's very proud of you. He just keeps talking about how proud he is that you're going to Stanford." He said, "All he does is joke about it." He said, "That's how you know he's proud." And so he tells Sonny, "I'm not, I don't work anymore. I'm just picking up my last paycheck, but I can get you whatever you need." And he said, "2 coffees to go." So then Sonny, he tells Jocelyn, "Can I talk to you outside?" So they step out. And so that's when Cam and Dex talk. And he just tells Dex, "If you hurt Jocelyn, I'm definitely going to tell Sonny." And that's it. And so Sonny and Jocelyn talk, and he tells her, "If you see anything, if you hear anything, just let me know." And she says, he tells her, he's tightening up security. And she says, "I already know." And he says, "How do you know already?" And she doesn't say anything, but then she says, "My mom told me that Donna can't stay." And she's like, "Why doesn't that break your heart as much as it does mine?" I don't have time for Jocelyn. I'm sorry, I don't. And so they go back inside, and Sonny again congratulates Cameron, and he's about to pay for his coffee, and Cameron's like it's on me. I like the respect Sonny and Cameron have for each other, so that's it. So then Jocelyn and Cameron talk, and he once again, she asks him, "Did he and Dex talk?" He said, "Yeah, we had a conversation." And then she says, "Am I still invited to your party?" And he said, "Yes, we're friends, of course. Why wouldn't you be?" And she said, "Because I know I hurt you." Jocelyn to me is such a narcissist, just like her mama. She was like, "I know I hurt you with Dex." And he said, "So your relationship is really serious?" She said, "I wouldn't have been able to move so fast after breaking up with you if it wasn't serious," which ticks Cam off. So he just leaves. I said, "Girl, sometimes hold it in. Like sometimes you just gotta say no comment, or just we're going towards something. You don't have to tell everything. Dang." So, anyways, he ends up leaving her in Kelly's. So then we go, and Sonny confronts Miss Wu, and he said, "You bought Brent. This is the second time you undid something." Because he says, "Do you know the shooter?" And she says, "No." And he said, "He goes to your club, the House Cider." And she says, "Yeah, but that ain't really my club. That's my club, but it ain't really my club." I guess she just laundered money or something through it. And so she said, "So I don't really, my people don't work out of there," is what she said. And so he told her, "This is the second time you've let me down." And she was like, "What?" He said, "With the first time buying Brando's garage." And she says Gladys was happy to make that offer or whatever. And so she does let him know, "This enemy of yours is my enemy. So, I'll be on the lookout." If I say, "You need to put Miss Wu on it, because she'll actually find out what's happening." And so then Dex tells Sonny, "Do you think we could trust her?" And Sonny just looks at Dex. I said, "He ain't trusting you." So then we see Anna, Valentine, and Ashby, and they've covered her up. And so they take her hoodie off, and she said, "Y'all don't have to do this." And they said, "Yeah, we do, because we don't know, you might turn the victor." And she said, "I just want this to be over with." So they give her the Ice Princess, or a replica of the Ice Princess, and tell her, make Victor believe this is it. And she said, "But he's going to check to see if this is real and all that." And they said, "Go ahead and give it to him, and don't give him enough time to be able to check it." And then they wanted her to wear a wire. And she said, no." And they said, "Robert is going to be looking out for you, and he's going to give you a call. So if anything is going wrong, you could always just let him know, and he'll come in and rescue you." But she doesn't wear the wire. I said, "Girl, you're gonna regret this." But she also tells them, "Once this is done, I want this to be over with." And they said, "This is not gonna be over until Victor Cassadine is put down," pretty much. And so Anna and Valentine are really nervous. They feel like Lucy has really compromised them. Their circle of trust has had to grow larger. So they're like, we gotta, put an end to Victor because we are because it's too many people that know now. Plus, please, Andy, Nikki don't want to see it anymore. Anyways, child, we see Laura Spencer and Esme, right? And so they're all Spencer gives Esme some tea, right? And he says it's good for lactating since I guess she's nursing the baby. He says it's supposed to be good for lactating and everything. And and she was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, I'm not gonna poison it," because she was acting like she didn't want to drink it. He said, "It's not drug. That's your job. That's more of your lane." Because she drugged Trina, she drugged Oz, and so Laura came in and she was like, "Spencer, be nice to her." And I don't know, Esme used this baby like because she told them, me and Ace will just leave. If I'm not gonna live where I'm not feeling comfortable, I will leave and I will take Ace with me. So to me, she's like blackmailing them with the baby because she knows they want to be around the baby or whatever. And I was like, girl, whether you have your memory or not, this is still Esme. Sorry, it is. So then Victor comes over and they say, "What you doing here?" Like, 'cause Spencer opened the door and he said, "I came to see my nephews." And so then Laura tells him, "Nah, you got to go. You can't be here." And Spencer said, Victor said, please, I can go where I please." And Spencer tells her, "I can let me handle this, Grandma." And Victor said, "I can't be handled." And Spencer was like, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way, and you know it. So, anyways, he leaves with them, right? And Laura says, "I won't let anything happen to you with Victor. I won't let him come around." And she said, "Ever?" And Laura was like, "What?" And she said, "I don't know. It's something about him I don't trust." And so she said, "It's something about him I don't trust." And so Laura, being Laura, she told Esme, "You're safe here." And Esme said, from since I've had the baby, even before, you've just been nice to me. And it seemed like you want nothing in return. And Laura just tells her, "I just want the best for you and the baby." Um, you know, her and her great grandson. She said, "I just want the best for y'all." So Laura ends up getting, she said, "So I'm gonna prove it to you." So then we see Victor and Spencer come in. "Man, why are you opening my door?" So then we see Spencer and Victor go outside and talk, right? And when they go outside and talk, get on this side of the bed. When they go outside and talk, um, he tells him, "I thought you needed help with Esme." He said, "There's no way that castle out air is going to be raised by Esme." This is Victor talking, and Spencer says, "Yes, but we can't talk. I need your help, but we can't talk here." And Victor was like, "I understand. So meet me, in his suite at the Metro Court." So then Spencer comes back in and he tells them, "All right, I'm about to go." And they were like, "Where you going?" And he said, "I'm going to Cam's party. I'm gonna see y'all." So he gets his keys, gets his coat, and he about to leave out. He said, I'm gonna see you later, grandma and grandmother." And she said, "Yes, I'm gonna be there." And so then Laura tells Esme, "You want someone to trust you. So I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna, So here's some money." She gave her a few 20s. She gave her a few of them. It ain't a lot of money. It might be 120, 150. It ain't a lot of money, right? But she gives it to her, and and Esme was like, "How do you know I won't take this money and run off with Ace?" She said, "Because I believe this is the best place. You got shelter, you got food, you got all the necessities that you need. You got everything you could possibly want here. So I don't think you would, because you say you love Ace so much, I don't think you would just up and leave." And so Esme's like, "Okay." And so then Laura goes and she speaks to, she went to see Cam, but he's already gone. And she runs into Jocelyn. And Jocelyn just started telling Laura, "I broke Cam's heart and all that." I said, "I can't do this with you. Bye." And so then we see Esme and she talking to Ace, talking about, we do have everything we need here, Ace, but I feel like they're trying to control, I guess, kind of control her. Or they trying to take, she won't let anybody take him away from her. So this girl put the money together and she about to go. I said, that little piece of change is not gonna last Girl, what's wrong with you? Where you gonna live? Where are you going to live? Bye. And so then she opens the door because she about to leave with Ace and escape. And Cameron's there like, you going somewhere? So then we see Victor and Ashby on the phone. Hold on, y'all. This girl music is too loud. This is too loud, mama. So then we see Victor and Ashby, right? And he talking to her and everything, and he telling her on the phone. She tells him she has something he needs, and he says, "I'm busy. Let's meet tonight." And she said, "No, we got to do it. Go ahead and do it now," because they don't want to give Victor enough time to really inspect the necklace because it's a replica. And so he said, "All right, meet me my suite in 45 minutes." And not 1 second later, and she's like, "Okay, cool." So then Spencer comes and he tells Spencer, "I have something to do." Why Victor tells Spencer, he told him I have something to do so the meeting can't last long. But why he tell him he gonna plant evidence on Esme to send her away? Like I said, Victor, he said, but she ain't gonna raise no Cassadine, not as long as there's breath in my body. I said, well, is it gonna be breath in your body long, sir? So, anyways, Spencer just tells him, "Let me think about this. I'm gonna get back to you." He said, "All right." So then Eileen comes over with the necklace, and Victor was like, "Finally!" And so she about to go, right? Because she said, "I got meetings." He said, "No, no, no. We're gonna inspect this together." I said, "Oh Lord." Robert, called the girl because Robert is supposed to call her if she gets in trouble. I said, "Robert, call this girl, please." So then we go over here and we see Marshall and Trina. He said, "Excuse me, young lady, why you sneaking up in here?" She said, "Because she really thought nobody was going to be home." And he said, "Between your mama always working, Curtis always at the club." He said, "Heck, I get out my darn self just so I won't be up in here alone. It's lonely." And so they start talking and they got a real cute relationship. I like when Trina like lay on him and all that stuff. They almost have like a father, not a father, a grandfather, granddaughter relationship. It's cute. But she tells him, she just confused right now. And, they just talk about everything going on with him and then going on with her. They catch up. And then she talks about Spencer. He don't want to hear it. He don't like Spencer, but she said, "Okay, I want to talk about it." He said, "No, because you could come to me with anything. We're always going to be honest with each other." So she just tells him she likes Spencer. Like their relationship has developed. He said, "Why haven't you said anything?" She said, "Because everybody's busy with their life. And so it's hard to say." And so then he tells her, maybe you haven't said anything because you don't know yourself for sure what's going on. And she said she likes Spencer, but having to live with Esme and everything. And she said seeing them like a family. She said she trusts Spencer, but she don't trust Esme. And he said, "You shouldn't. She need to be in prison for what she did." And then she told him, he said, "How does Spencer make you feel?" Because he said it seemed like he getting everything out of this relationship, and you not you. And she said, "No, he makes me feel like I make his life better. Like I'm the only person that matters and all that stuff, yada yada yada." And he was like, "Oh well, shoot, y'all talking different now." But anyways, he tells her, "You could always come to me and talk." And she said, "Okay." And then there's a knock at the door because remember Spencer had told Lauren them, I gotta go pick up Trina for Cam's party. So now there's a knock at the door and it's Spencer. And y'all, that was General Hospital Day. It is the weekend, guys. Be safe. Enjoy life, be blessed. If you go out, just be safe. Y'all know how it is. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching What Happened on the Soaps. I will see you Monday for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital Edition. Be blessed. Goodbye.